Welcome back to another video here in Pennsylvania, and something different for today's video. I don't know if you can see already back there, there's little holes back there in the side of the hill. So we're here, these are called the Minersville coke ovens. This is a place I've been wanting to come to for a while. We've never been to any coke ovens on this channel before because they're not really located on my side of the state. This deals with a lot of coal mining activity here in the area, but we have coal mining where I live too, but we don't have coke ovens. I'll explain that a little bit later in this video. Yeah, it's looking pretty cool. Let me talk about where we're at here. Yeah, so back in the hillside there, you should be able to see some little openings. Those are the coke ovens. This is State Game Lands number 67. Got Naomi parked right there. Over here is Route 913. If you keep going, was it north, I guess, it takes you to Colmont. We're not too far from Raystown Lake. And back that way are the towns of Dudley and Broad Top City, if you're familiar with the area at all. We're here in Huntington County. Got some foundations right here, some stonework up there, all kinds of stuff here to see. There are those openings up there. We'll get to there. Like I said, this has been on my list to get to for a while, just because I've never explored coke ovens and I've never explored them with you before. This video might get a little sciencey, a little nerdy a little bit, as I explain what coke is. It's not referring to the soft drink, the soda. It's not referring to any nefarious or illegal substances either. It's a type of fuel that's made from coal. But I also wanted to come here too because I mentioned it several times. I've been invited to explore the area, the Glen White coke ovens, with someone who knows the area real well. But I wanted to visit some coke ovens before that video, just to explain what they are. So when I explore those other coke ovens in Glen White, we can just explore, and I don't have to really explain what coke is or anything like that. Anyway, I'm yapping a little bit too much here. I'll yap more in this video as I explain what coke is, but let's start exploring. Yeah, but just over here are some foundations, maybe some offices or something. Like I said, they were making coke here. Not really sure what this was. Some more over there, but I keep getting drawn towards the things up there, so let's get up there. There's some really cool stuff over that way, but it's all private property over there. I saw it as I drove past. I think what they call the tipple is over that way. Yeah, look at all those. Yeah, actually just down the way there. I see posted signs. But this right here is State Game Lands. Yeah, look at all those little openings. Almost looks like a monastery. And these are like the little caves where the monks would live. We got a little stream to cross here too. Get across here without getting wet. Yeah, there's a whole row of them here, these coke ovens. Not in the greatest shape. That's what time and abandonment does. Yeah. Cool. Let's take a closer look. These were indeed ovens. You see all the cool brickwork. Yeah, the different layers in here. There's a hole at the top there. We'll talk about that too. Wow. Alright. So we'll be doing some more exploring here. We won't just check out this one oven, but I thought we'd start some of the nerdy, sciencey stuff while we're at it. You know, what is coke? Why don't we have these back where I live? So like I said, this is a huge coal mining area. They took the coal from this area and they turned it into what's called coke. But we don't have these, like I said, back where I live. On my side of the state, we have what's called anthracite coal. I'll put the name down here below. But in this area of the state, they had what's called bituminous or bituminous. I've heard it called both ways. It's both coal, but it's a different type of coal. Anthracite coal is often called hard coal, and the bituminous coal is often called soft coal. There's other types too. There's a lesser variety called lignite, which is found in other places in the U.S. and in the world. But yeah, eastern Pennsylvania is one of the biggest sources of anthracite coal in the world. I think there's some places in Scotland too that is found. But that's the difference. Anthracite coal is a more pure form of coal, as a higher. If you don't know what coal is just compressed plant matter. It's been compressed due to heat and pressure. It's been turned into coal, basically carbon. But anthracite coal has a much higher carbon percentage, 90-something percent, and with very few impurities. So it burns very clean and very well. Whereas bituminous coal has a lesser carbon percentage and much more impurities to it, which means it doesn't always burn as clean or as well. It still burns good, but they learned that you could take the soft coal and turn it into something called coke. Yes, that's what these ovens were. They would literally cook the coal inside these ovens. They loaded it from the top down into here, and it would literally cook in here. They would cook all the impurities out of it, and you're left with a cleaner, better burning fuel. It's very similar to the charcoal making process. We talked about that in other videos, like with the iron furnaces. They would cut down areas of forest, pile of wood in a nice pile, and they cover it with dirt and stuff, and they would light it on fire, but it would be a controlled burn. Since it was buried under a bunch of ground and stuff, it would burn very slowly, like a controlled burn. Eventually they'd put it out, so that the wood wouldn't all turn to ash, it would just turn to charcoal. And these coke ovens are basically the same thing. You can think of coke as coal charcoal. You can think of it that way. They would turn the coal into like a form of charcoal. Just like you turn wood into charcoal, they're turning coal into coke. Same idea. They'd pile in here. They would, once they lit it on fire, they would seal the opening here, so it was a very low oxygen environment, so it would burn very slowly, similar to charcoal. It's not the exact same process, but very similar. So you end up with like a better source of fuel. Yeah, and when the process was done, they'd break the front open again and pile the coke into, usually there'd be a track here. I'm not sure if there's a railroad bed that went through here. They'd load them onto the train cars and haul it off. I wonder if there's more of these on the other side of the hill. Usually there's some on one side and some on the other side, but not here. So we'll explore more. It was a big business here in these parts of Pennsylvania, and then other parts where they had the soft coal, the bituminous coal. You can see some of the ovens are just gone completely. Right there's one's decent, this one's totally obliterated. There's one right there. I wonder if we can find some pieces of coke. I see some coal up there. Maybe that is coke, we'll see. Yeah, this stuff here. It just looks like rock. I don't think that's anything. Maybe that is coal. Yeah. I can remember the coal out here is just a little bit different. Yeah, there's a big chunk of coal. Like the anthracite coal has a much more a shine to it almost. Oh yeah, there's more back here. Yeah. Oh yeah. A whole lot more going on back here. Definitely. And some different type of ovens too. You can see them all along there. And they're along here too. So they were on this side and this side. And down here is right here's where the railroad would go through. And they would just shovel the coke into the railroad cars and haul it off. Wow. That's pretty cool. I don't even know where to start. Anyway, we'll make it up there. There's different types of ovens too here. I think the ones on this side are called beehive ovens, just due to their the rounded front. And I think those over there, somewhere around here, there's ones called Mitchell ovens. It might be the ones over there. But yeah, cool. Remember these, while the coal is cooking, these would be sealed shut, but then when they remove the coal, they open them up. Wow, that's pretty awesome. couple of branches. Those ones over there. Yeah, a bit of a trip to get up here. Wow. Pretty awesome. Like that one tree is in the way, but I'll bring you over here in just a little bit. Yeah, that shot should give you some scale or perspective. We'll get over there. Let's just walk down this way first. Bit overgrown. Yeah, they still look like little caves. Like I said, you could live in here. Wow. Well, they clearly see the opening. Now look at the brickwork in this one. That's amazing. And this one's in really good shape. Wow. I mean, I can stand up in this one. There's looking to the top. Just looking out. I mean, like seriously, you could almost turn this into a little home. To be honest. Oh, you have to. I mean, I guess you could leave the top open. You know, if you had a little fire in here, the fumes would go up through the top. Empty it out a little bit more. There's still some residue in here, I guess you'd say, but man, not bad. I mean, I'm not saying I would actually live in here, but if you had to, yeah. But yeah, this might be some little leftover coke down here. Not sure. It's very lightweight. It's just coal. Anyway, coke is very much lighter than the coal, though. But yeah, a chunk over here. Yeah. So I'm guessing this is the coke then. All right. All right, let's get out of my little hut here. I like this spot. I mean, some of these are not so great shape, but that one's pretty solid yet. Yeah, when the zombies come, I can move in there. You know, I can seal myself off in there. Anyway, here's another beautiful one. Yeah, those are pretty cool. And then over here, these ones have been destroyed. Probably not intentionally. I mean, possibly, but a whole row of them here. There's some more down there. Like I said, we'll walk along that way too. Yeah, just picturing the rail train coming through here and being loaded with all this coke. Of course, there'll be men on either side here shoveling it into there. Probably not the greatest job in the world, but that one's seen better days. Looks like there's some pretty substantial ones down there. A lot of these, like, the top parts collapse more. right. Just thinking though, if you own this property, you could rent these out, like little rooms, little monastic rooms for dudes to stay in, or whoever. Doesn't have to be monastic, but it could be. There's only room for one person, but yeah, you'll fix them up just a little bit. Let people stay in there for a night or two. Anyway, I think those down there are the Mitchell ovens. These other ones all back this way are the beehive ones. Oh, I see something down there. Anyway, let's go check those out. You can see those are quite different than what we've been looking at. Slide down the hill here. Yeah, these are different. Same process though, but just a lot more substantial. Yeah, so, oh cool, you can see like iron hooks. I wonder if they like hung their tools, like their shovels on here. Yes, this is the same process. You can see the brick there. They would use the brick to seal it off when it was cooking in there, but the stonework is more substantial. There's some, yeah. So when it was done, they would just bust through this brick again. That same idea. There's the hole in the top. But it looks like the same on the inside though. Yeah. Yeah, once again, the little hooks. Oh, this one. Oh, that one got busted in the back too. Oh, you can fix that up. Rent it out anyway. Yeah, just super cool. Yeah, out this way is just a lot of coal mining reclamation land, I think they call it. Oh, cool, there's some. Oh, this is a colt's foot. Not dandelions, colt's foot. It's supposed to have medicinal properties for like coughs and stuff. You can tell it's colt's foot because there's no leaves at the bottom. Dandelions always have leaves and the stem looks kind of scaly. Cool, colt's foot. Alright. I think there's a treatment pond. Yeah. They treat the acidic water coming from the coal mines yet. Alright, let's keep exploring. Let's see what's on this side. Oh, there are ovens over here too. See them over, or is, yeah. I do see some posted signs way up there. So these ones here are on the other side of those bigger ones we saw earlier. Yeah, okay, here's where you can see the opening into that other one that we saw earlier. Oh, here's another with a smaller opening. Looking in there. Cool. Sorry if you're getting tired of looking at coke ovens, I'm not, but it's all along here. And then down here's the railroad bed again. Coming in through here, it just looks like it got filled in right here. I mean, unless, no, yeah, because it would have continued through here because there are coke ovens. Oh, you can see a little bit of it right there yet. There's coke ovens on this side too. Cool. Still looks like a monastic colony to me. You can picture like either, you know, a Catholic or, you know, Buddhist monks living there. You can picture them sitting
on the edge of their little place they live, maybe in meditation. That's what it looks like almost. Each one of these is their little home for each one, for different ones. Here's some more with the more substantial rock. We can see how it's crumbled off and laying it down here. And get through this mess. Oops. Snagged. I mean, there's an opportunity here to kind of clean this up nicely, I would say. What do we have up here? Is this a sleeping bag or something? Speaking of people living here, what is this? I guess that does look like a, not sure what that is. Anyway, I just got dumped here. Yeah, oh, sorry. There's no reason why this couldn't be cleaned up some more. It's a cool educational opportunity, but anyway. Each one has its own little individual personality, and this one has like the keystones are still in place. I like that one. All right. Yeah, those white dots, that's private property over there. I guess we'll make our way around here yet. Well, here you can see the, oh look, you can see the outside of them. This is the brickwork on the outside. I think that's why I get called the beehive oven, have that beehive shape to them. And here we are once again walking in on the railroad bed. We were just on the other side of this one. Once again, the train, you can still see the cut for the railroad. We come up through here, and then there'd be dudes busting open these ovens, in the fronts of them, and then just shoveling the coke into the train cars here. Probably really dirty work. Actually, I think I found a good example of coke down here. This is what coke is. It's really lightweight, almost looks like charcoal. I think I'll take this piece home. I don't have any coke at home. Yeah, it's very lightweight. Almost feels like pumice, if you're familiar with that. Is that volcanic rock? Yep. Not sure what I'll do with it, but I'm going to take a piece of coke home. Alright. Let's continue on through. You can see the stonework down here. This is probably all lined with nice stonework, like a retaining wall on either side, I would imagine. Back through this. Yeah, even here, there's more of this, like, wall. Oh, that's a stick. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so up there's where the coke ovens are. Of course, we were on the other side there too. That's where they were on either side over there. But let's I see a stone wall over here yet. I'm gonna walk around just a little bit more here. Yeah, the posted signs are up there. Yeah, so here's another foundation. Up here's a pretty substantial stone wall. Yeah. Let's see what's on the other side. I hear a stream. Okay, what was this? I mean, it comes across all the way up here. I don't know. Yeah, don't know what the stone wall is. It's right down there. But if you know what that stone wall is for, you can let me know in the comments. I'm not really sure. My first time here. Anyway, those coke ovens are pretty cool. I've seen videos of them before, but it's just cool to come and see them for yourself in person. Yeah, once again, there's where all the coke ovens are. It seems like they could be fixed up a little bit, but you know, at the same time, they're not in danger of being destroyed either, being on state game lands. That tends to be the way it is. They're not really upkept or you know, fixed up at all, but at least they're not being destroyed. Alright, there's probably more out here, but anyway, I'm not really sure. I got other places to go today too. Alright, pretty awesome spot though. So I was just about to leave. I actually filmed my outro, was in the Jeep heading out, but I saw this. Look at this. So there's a posted sign there, so this structure is on private property, but I guess this is an old railroad bridge. Check it out. Looks like some old piping going across it. Yeah, that's what that is. I'm guessing that's what it is. An old railroad bridge. So it heads up that way are the coke ovens, so pretty cool. See some stone work and things there. Alright, so I'll quick insert this in right before my outro. Alright. Yes, like I said, I got other places to go. We're not too far from Raystown Lake, so that's where I'm headed next, or that general area. I'm going to head to Trough Creek State Park, do some filming there, some hiking there, and then we'll see what else I get to. I have a whole list of things, but only got one day to be out here right now, so we'll see what happens, but beautiful day to be out here. Oh, I got Easter break this week from teaching, so I'm going to make the most of it. Alright. As always, thanks for coming along, and hopefully we see you on the next one. Maybe up at Trough Creek State Park.